What's up, doers? Welcome back to another episode of the Deuces podcast. It's been a day for us today.
This is the third time we're trying to film an intro, and it's been a lot of hassle this week, I will say, or today especially.
Yeah, it's been raining. It's just an ugly day.
It's been waiting. It's been raining for the past couple weeks. I feel like it's like an overall place because I feel like so many people I've seen everywhere it's been raining. I don't know.
And if you're watching on YouTube, the camera keeps going in and out of focus, and as you can tell, we're not in our normal studio, and that's what happens when we aren't in our normal spot. Like we want to keep the video portion up because like people for some reason love to watch us. You know?
Yeah. I'm not a YouTuber podcaster. I'm just a listener. But anyways, so we had to just maneuver some things. We're not in our studio. We're just relaxing, but we're still gonna push through to give you guys an episode as if people cared if we missed 2 weeks in a row, because we're gonna miss next week, right? Because you're gonna be gone, or is Minka's gonna have to film, or how's that gonna work?
Oh my god, I forgot.
And today's not the day to double
no it. I'm so annoyed with this goddamn camera. You know what? That's the thing about it. We're so like relatable. We're so authentic. Things happen. Not everything is picture perfect. And this is the proof that even though we are like the best podcast or warning podcast in the world, things go awry.
Just because we put a pretty picture out there does not mean that we are picture perfect. Okay, we have our ups and downs. We have our up and downs here. But yeah, so welcome to the Deuces podcast. If you're new here, my name is Janelle.
And I'm Kiara. So, sorry we missed last week. We were having a Mother's Day.
We had a Mother's Day, so I was, off. Wasn't working that weekend, and I decided to take the day off to enjoy my Mother's Day.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that voted on the polls.
Because I'm a mother.
Gaisa won. If y'all know, you know.
Yeah, if Gaisa won. However, if you zoomed up and like you got it in person, it wasn't that good. Even I was being haters.
I know. I mean, mine wasn't good.
Yeah,
mine was afar from close up. Everything mine's just bad.
Yours is bad. I think I'm gonna redo it. It was a really fun project for us to do.
I'm gonna redo mine because I feel like that's a like good sized tote. You know what I mean?
To use a lot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do kind of what Carissa did, but on the opposite side of mine.
Yeah.
But anyways, so moving on to.
Oh my god! Sorry, I just saw your pinky nail. My pinky nail's like that, like long.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I was trying to look it up if you're looking on YouTube, I don't know if you can see it, but like, I don't know what the nail bud or the nail portion is like long. I didn't know what to call it to look it up to see what's wrong with me.
It's like the white part is
going
up.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know. I just saw your nail. I'm
interesting.
Like, oh my God.
It's weird that it's both
Same
of our
pinky.
pinkies. Yeah. Left pinky.
Yeah. Interesting.
Sisters. Pinky.
No.
Cringe.
So, but just to catch up with us, since it has been a few weeks since you've been around, I just want to get everybody to send me, by the time this is up, my interview's already happened.
Yeah.
So I hope people just send me positive thoughts anyway, because like this is a good opportunity for me, and I would love to. I want it.
She needs to switcheroo with her career choices. Yeah.
So just put me in your prayers this week.
Mm-hmm. Nothing too new with me, and nothing really missed last week. Same job, same side hustles, still trying to get it all together.
I know. I've been wanting to watch your stuff, and
I keep telling her don't show me. But anyways, all right. So today's episode is going to be. It's not focused again.
No, it's fine. I just want to let everyone know that if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully it's focusing. I'm not going to worry about it anymore because I'm getting to the point now where I'm just freaking myself out.
Let's just get through the episode.
Yeah.
Okay. So today's episode is going to be over specific chokeholds that we gathered our own list.
Yes.
And this is, like I said earlier,
explain what a chokehold is before people say.
You're right. A chokehold is like a chokehold. So it's like
it means you're choking and you're
like
holding.
You can't let go. Like you're on it, you're gonna finish it to it. And that's like on certain things like music, style, activities. There was like a chokehold that everybody would not let go of in that era.
Yeah, so pretty much it took the world by storm. Like everybody was doing this thing, this whatever. Like I had the world in a chokehold.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And some people don't understand what that is. I feel like if I say the term, people
like
will
so.
Get it.
Yeah, on chokehold means they have it in their grip. They're not letting go.
They're holding and they're choking.
They're what's it? Not true and blood or what's it?
Try and true.
No, it's their bread and butter. Like
bread and
butter. Like, it's like their thing.
Tried
like
and
chokehold.
I think something like that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
yeah. But anyways, so again, this is gonna be mostly for women because I feel boys didn't really have strong chokehold on
If they
things.
did, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, but okay, so let's just go into our compiled list that we created ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't really hear myself. Can you turn me up a little bit?
I turned you down.
Oh, he turned me down. Turn it up. Thank you. I think that's a little bit better.
Yeah, because I feel like because you're right next to me, and then like it was everything. It was a me problem. Okay, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. For some reason, when he said, "Do you want to go first?" I was gonna start.
Oh, I mean, you go first.
Okay, so I have one.
I feel like we kind of have the same because we talked about this before.
Okay, well, I want to.
Sorry, go.
Okay, I want to say the chokehold that had everybody won was Project X. Mm-hmm. Like the way Project X turned that leaf of how to party. You know what I mean?
Unquote. Yeah,
like
high school parties.
Because everybody grew up watching, TV shows and movies, how they felt like high school parties should be. And I felt like Project X was one of those that like the most quote unquote realistic. Yeah, even though parties. It's not realistic. Like the way that had everybody in the show. Everybody wanted to recreate this.
Try to throw their own Project X.
Yeah, which is impossible.
Project Y, or I've had Project Z before. Yeah. Like embarrassing. Basically, it was the same party they always threw, just with the title. There was nothing different to them.
You could have done that.
Or people try to do make it like a event, like bracelets. You had to get like a wristband to get into a high school party. Like, this is not a club.
I remember there was a few people that had wrists that would pass out and like
had wristbands and stuff like that, like to an open location that anybody could there was never a security guard, so
they weren't kicking you out.
Yeah, you could crash the party. Like there was no thing. But I definitely went to a couple of huge parties in high school that were called, certainly, and even in college I went to one that was like called Project something.
Really?
But yeah, it was definitely I would say it was, I mean, I guess where we were, I don't know where it was across the nation, but I feel like a lot of schools did try to throw their version of a Project X, which never was the same caliber.
There's no way you can even do that besides like, what, you're gonna have a guy flamethrow the
it was a high school party. The only thing that made Project X was like the car in the water, the little person that showed up, like that's basically it. It was just a party.
It's like Project X, a party that got out of hand,
and the zip line that just came. It was a project It was a party that got out of hand. Like there was no like
that's why so people were like, oh, we're gonna recreate Project X. It's like you can't recreate it because it's just a normal party.
It's just a party. It's just on bigger, more people. Maybe
it was the crashing and
that for sure. That song was that whole era. The soundtrack was a great soundtrack for that movie. But yeah, I feel like for sure people try to throw a Project X party.
That was a chokehold.
It was a chokehold for like a year or two until people realized it's just a regular party.
Yeah. What's another one, sister?
Okay, moving on. I'm gonna say this is gonna be about women, about girls. We kind of talked about it yesterday, or we did a while ago, like the army jacket. We had a chokehold on women's fashion.
Army jacket, black jeans, and Adidas.
And that was a look.
Oh wait, I'm thinking bomber jacket.
Bomber jacket.
I
never liked
black
those.
Jeans and Adidas.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the army jacket. Now, you're lying if you said you didn't have an army jacket. Kim Kardashian wore army jackets. Celebrity. It was a thing to have a green jacket.
Yeah.
It was the only reason it was called army was because it was green.
And it's funny,
had a lot of pockets. Like every girl wore a version, because there was army jackets that were green and had the same version like in brown. It was like the same exact jacket that every girl wore, just period, no matter what.
To piggyback off the army jacket, the riding boots. Boots had every single girl in a chokehold.
It was paired together.
You pair it with the scarf.
And I'm going to double your riding boots and add combat boots. That combat boots, riding boots, army jacket, because it was kind of a cohesive outfit. You would kind of interchange.
There's a specific outfit. You know what I mean?
And it was a white shirt. It was a dangled necklace. Everyone wore it, or you would add a scarf on top.
Yes, an infinity scarf.
Oh god, I wore infinity scarves in the summer. Like there was no like I would wear it with the shirt like this, like off the shoulder, with an infinity scarf and like a high bun and like big earrings. Like that was, I looked like I was 32. Like
it is funny because I saw this on TikTok how we dressed up going out like we were 32, like we were wearing pencil skirts. We were the pellet dress, so pellet shirt with the pencil.
Why did you point at me? I don't wear that.
No, because this is the style of the shirt. Like this is a modern day shirt.
I know what you're talking about.
We can't see it if you're watching, but like that's, you know what I mean? Like that you saw like Route 21.
Yeah, Route 21.
Route 21 was a chokehold.
Like that's where you got your cheaper versions of Forever 21, which is basically what it was. Not like a knockoff or dupe, but it was a cheaper version of Forever 21.
It was the original dupe. Rue 21 was like the
like they couldn't even change the age, like the number. Like why did they keep 21? I don't know if they were actually like together. I don't think so.
Maybe
like a sister company.
There was a sister company that came with Rue 21. I don't know what it is, but there's a sister company.
Yeah, but no, Rue 21 was
Papaya. If you're watching on YouTube and the angle of us changed, I'm sorry. It's just been a day for us.
Anyways, yeah.
Also, in a chokehold,
21, like they couldn't change the number. Like it was Rue 21, Forever 21, which is a cheaper, more
trendy.
Yeah, it was more
trendy.
No, because they did not sell the same clothes at Forever 21 and Rue 21 for sure. Forever 21 was for girls our age and older. If you were younger, they sold more middle school, high school in Rue 21, and Forever 21 was middle school, high school, and older women, like college. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you know, this might be a pod only because this camera's
going in and out. Okay, but
so yeah,
for sure, no. Rue 21, like you said, Agassi was its era. Charming Charlie's was a chokehold. Like those were the stores before, because you only shopped at H&M if you were older.
Yeah.
Back then, like you didn't. Like I remember growing up,
like teenage high schoolers weren't going to H&M.
Yeah, I mean, and if you were like the girl that dressed like she was 47 in high school. Like I remember people getting jeans there, or like American Eagle was another young woman place. Like I don't think I've ever heard a single friend of mine in this age group that I live in now. That I would now say I went to American Eagle. Like I feel like it's a younger or very older crowd. Like none of my friends I've heard say, and if they go to American Eagle, it's only for jeans.
Yeah,
like it's not for clothes anymore. But back in the day, American Eagle was like the sweaters, the sweater era was the thing. Sweaters were like not the same as they were back in the day.
No, not at all. And it's funny because there's a Pacific. Oh my god, can I even talk?
Be more Pacific.
This whole day has just like knocked me down. Another thing like that had us in chokehold were chokers. Like you could not catch me without a choker, whether I'm wearing a t-shirt or a dress.
Nice outfit.
Like
yeah,
a choker was on my neck.
No, literally, me and my friends used to say like, "What choker are we wearing?" Like it was not a matter of if, it was which one.
Yeah, it
like it was ridiculous.
No, like we planned your outfit around your choker.
Oh, I thought about this new choker I wanted to wear, and I would figure out what outfit. But like it was so cute.
I still like chokers.
I love a good choker now. Still, I feel like it's not the same like the thick band chokers, like the little ones. They're more like diamond chokers and like very like kind of like this. It's not a choker, but up here, like very dainty. Like back then, it was like what you could put on your neck is what you put on your neck. Like, and in general.
No, and it's funny because some people would like get a little carried away with chokers. Be like 6 different kinds.
Oh, multiple chokers. Oh, you know what? It's still kind of a style now.
It's layered. Necklaces.
No, but back then it was like you only wore layered necklaces. Like you didn't just wear one. Now it's like a style. You're trying to layer them, like a thing. Back then it was you always had to layer. Like there was never, you can't just wear one necklace. Like it was a thing to like always layer them. And now again, it's just your preference style.
I love a choker. Like I said, I would still wear a choker today with the correct outfit.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, a t-shirt dress, so that was the
graphic tee, chokehold. I mean, it's still kind of in now, but
it's street style now.
Yeah. Back then it was like graphic tees were like the style. Like now it's kind of like, oh, you wear a graphic tee, but now it's like back then it literally was like graphic tee was like what people wanted for birthday.
Then like it was like
years ago.
But actually, I know about it was years ago.
2015. It was almost 10 years ago. Like it's a while. I know it sounds crazy to say, but it really was.
No, yeah.
Also, I would say something moving along. Chokeholds that I wrote down were big chunky rings. Like big rings, like kind of when we were watching Pretty Little Liars, I always had big rings with every outfit.
Yes.
Like you didn't just wear your everyday solid rings. Like kind of today's
you matched. It's crazy because
you
now
got rings to match your outfit. Now it's like
jewelry in general. Back then you would match your outfit in jewelry. Now you have like your everyday jewelry that you wear.
Your dainty gold rings. Like, you know, your everyday. And then sometimes you'll switch it up. But back then you had like big rock rings, snake rings, owl rings. Like there was like
the double ring where the double finger,
the cross ring that went across both you know knuckles. Like big chunky rings in general had such a chokehold back then that nowadays like you don't really see women, or I personally don't see girls buying like statement rings.
If they
it's always
buy
just
a
dainty
statement
rings.
ring is for a specific outfit.
Yeah, it's for like an event.
Yes.
Like it's not just like, oh, every day I'm gonna wear these big chunky
giant
rings,
rocks that's gonna knock someone out.
Yeah, like big black circle rocks, like just kind of that style. That's what I wrote on mine, was big chunk, because I went through my old jewelry box the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I ever wore these giant rings.
And I feel like also, like, I guess just talking about jewelry, because Charming Charlie was I didn't know it was like a nationwide thing. I thought it was like over here in Texas, but I guess
really
I didn't know, because I mean, where have I seen Charming Charlie? Wait, you know what, no, it wasn't in Yuma.
It was San Diego. We went to see Lizzie. There was we went to Charming. Ew, we went into Charming Charlie's.
21.
But there was Charming Charlie's in that San Diego mall.
Was there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what, the thing, malls aren't a thing anymore.
I mean, yeah, they are, but they're not at the same time.
Like, I feel like kids don't go to the mall.
I don't think. I mean, you don't go to the mall, so how do you know if kids are there?
But I guess I can see, because like malls are like shutting down stores inside. Like you only have like the big stores still there. Because we went to Barton Creek Mall the other day, and it just wasn't as maybe because I'm adult now. Maybe because I don't go to the mall to hang out. I go to the mall for a purpose.
Yeah, to get in there and get out.
Because the mall's annoying. Okay, maybe it's just a me thing.
Yeah, I think malls are.
I take mine back.
They're still pretty good.
They're
not going out. I mean, I think
it's on its way.
I don't think it'll go out. I think maybe malls will turn to something else, because there's been shopping malls since the 20s, their own version of a shopping mall. So it's like, I don't think it'll ever go out. I just think maybe it'll be a little, I don't know, because I could see, because everyone just shops online, but people like the idea of going to get stuff at the same time. I don't know. I feel like over time, I've just come to the realization when it comes to jeans, I need to just go try them on in the store, because I'm tired of ordering them online and not fitting, and I'm too lazy to return them.
Yeah, I just don't go out. I rather order one, because it's a whole journey for me to leave my house now.
Yeah, we live so far.
I have to literally make it a whole day.
That's why I don't know why people love living in the country. I'm not saying you chose to live there willingly. People who live in the country, I'm just like, damn, it takes you 45 minutes to get to the next mall.
Yeah, like I have to make an entire day. I can't just like go really quick and come back. I have to make it. Okay.
No, yeah, you can't just like, oh, I'm going to the store. Like, I have to get everything.
Okay, what else is on my list? But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, another thing on chokeholds that we had talked about was puffy paint.
Puffy paint.
Puffy paint was.
People don't puffy paint anymore.
It was definitely, yeah. You know why? Because they cricket. Like back in the day, there were iron-ons,
with the
correct?
bandana.
Yeah, usually for I'm speaking more of a DIY, like homecoming shirts, team shirts, your room.
Okay, you know what? Yes, that's
jackets.
Right. You're right.
Like it was a version of a cricket. Nowadays, they would just literally get it. My mom probably has one of their friends. Somebody does, where they just order cricket and iron on. Back in the day, you had to decorate it with puffy paint, because people didn't. Cricket, I don't know when they were invented, but people didn't use them.
I was such a slut for puffy paint. I wanted
puffy paint everything.
On my window. Remember I had puffy paint on my window?
It's still there, actually. You just never took it out.
Don't tell mom.
I know. It's still on there. Like, you thought people were going to see it from the outside.
And you chose backwards.
And you chose white. Like, why didn't you choose
There's a lot of things in my life that I question what I've done.
No, seriously. But
yeah, puffy paint on like on your jeans, on your shoe, like
bandanas, t-shirts,
glow
in the dark puffy paint on ribbons. Yeah, it was just. I love such a chokehold, and they still sell them, but I swear they're always in stock. Like, they're never empty because nobody buys them anymore.
It's funny because I'm thinking back of like when you used to make a bandana for homecoming or football games, like. It never, like, you can never see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like, because it was like the bandanas that had the designs.
That's so funny because I never thought of that.
You never saw them unless you got like white on a
or you got like black on a white one, or something.
You know what I mean? But you had your, like, you never saw,
because your school always has two colors, right? Every school always has two colors. So if you chose the one that was lighter and you obviously put black or something on, you would see it. But like, we would have green. Our school was green, white, and black, I think.
Yeah.
And we would use the green and black letters on the green.
Like, and you never really like read it.
But we put pink to make it like all girly sometimes.
Oh, you remember? I think do you remember?
Is that still a thing? High schoolers tap in.
No.
Do y'all go all out for homecoming and stuff? Like, I swear I don't see anything. I mean, why would it be on high school TikTok, right? But like, when I see like my friends who have little siblings and I have them look on Instagram and stuff versus in high school, I feel like the whole idea of like making t-shirts and bandanas and the student section is like not the same. I feel like it's like, from what I've seen.
No,
I guess.
I can think that because like when I do come across a high school person's
and then
TikTok,
your boyfriend's little sister's gonna go to high school soon, so you'll probably like, be
and
around.
then she's a cheerleader, so cheerleaders are a little more festive.
Yeah, that's
true. But aside for that, when I come across like a TikTok that's like a high schooler, they don't really like. I don't see
school spirit.
You know what I mean? Like within school, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. High schoolers, if you listen, let us know now. Like, do y'all still go out for like t-shirts? Oh, now it wants to be clear. Right. Now you want to clear up? Too bad we're not using you.
I know.
Sorry, people were wondering what I was doing. I was yelling at our camera.
But yeah, I guess I don't know.
What did we name it?
But we wouldn't know.
We named it something. Phoebe.
Phoebe?
Wasn't Phoebe?
I don't think so.
I mean,
but anyways,
Rachel.
No, we didn't. We're not choosing friends' names, okay?
No. That was like not meant to. That was trying
but
to.
no, anyways, to reel it back in, Kira.
Sorry.
I don't know. I just feel like
I forgot we're on borrowed time.
Isn't all time borrowed?
We all end up at the same place.
I know, but no, I don't know. I guess I feel like, again, if they would, they make a cricket like a cool shirt with like actual designs.
I don't think they paint.
I haven't seen anything on TikTok recently, because when we were back in our day, it was Vine. Everybody was on social media.
Chokehold was Vine.
It was
the way TikTok has their nails in us now
is what Vine had back then.
Even though I wasn't on Vine, I tried to do it, but I think I was too late.
It was
very
gone. Like Vine was it's such a different time, because you had 6 seconds to make something really iconic and funny, and people did it.
Vine
that took real talent. Now TikTok, you got freaking all the edits you could do, all the challenges, like a bunch of stuff that's like 10 minutes.
What I was gonna say was Vine like the first what's the word, transition into making an influencer an influencer, like,
for sure.
Like
there's so many
like
Viners.
YouTubers were YouTubers, but like YouTubers were
because YouTubers were YouTubers. There was no things influencers.
Yeah,
there was
TikTok
no, you weren't
not TikTok.
You were Tumblr famous, and that was the Tumblr. I think to me was the first ever influencing idea.
Were girls getting sponsorships being a Tumblr famous?
No, I'm not saying they were famous. Like they weren't getting paid, because at the time you couldn't really pay. I mean, you could, but people weren't. Paying for the influencing, but you still had fame on Tumblr to where
you can transition to influencer.
So you would nowadays, if Tumblr was still a thing, you would be an influencer. You would get paid for your Tumblr page.
But at that point you weren't.
But at that point, nobody was. Like you were barely getting paid on YouTube, like barely starting to get YouTube money, and Instagram wasn't a thing. Facebook was huge, and a lot of people did get famous on Facebook, but it wasn't like. It was a different kind of fame. You just had a lot of friends. It wasn't like people were like, oh, on your Facebook page. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of people on Instagram. So Vine was
like that first transition.
I think that's where like more modern tradition.
What are those boys called? The mod boys, the bad boys, MadCon boys.
Yeah,
and that's where like
I was
Comic Con,
O2L, but whatever.
Not Comic Con. What's it called? VidCon. That's when VidCon started.
Yeah, VidCon was a thing, and that's kind of where influencing, I feel like, originated from. Was kind of because a lot of Viners switched over to YouTube and switched over. No. She started later in the YouTube game.
Love
but
Tana.
Definitely went from Vine to YouTube to Instagram to Twitter was just kind of always there. Like there was never... Twitter was always there. Like it was just OG true Twitter. Everybody always had a Twitter, but it was never like, oh, she's Twitter famous. Like everybody just always had one. You know what I mean? Which is Twitter's my favorite app, I think, out of all the apps, because it's just so funny. Making something so funny with words is so creative to me. I don't know how to explain it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like that's why people like to look at the comments on TikTok.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Like, it's funnier. Yeah, it's funny. I'm sad that I never really got. Maybe it was just because I was older. Like I didn't really get the Vine thing. So when people were like, "Oh, remember this Vine?" Like I don't know the references.
Yeah, no, you definitely graduated high school by the time. I was in
college when
Vine got like super into it. And I feel like high school is obviously immature kids, so it's high school is different from everybody watching and making fun of Vines than college kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I guess I missed the Vine.
Yeah, no, Vine era was
and the
iconic.
Musical.ly.
I loved Vine. Oh, Musical.ly is what TikTok turned into be, basically, and then it kind of just went into Musical.ly is hilarious. That's where like
is that where they like they have the different like songs?
Musical.ly was just basically you recording yourself to music. Like there's nothing to it. You were just
you know what
recording.
I'm talking about when people like it was like the acapella one like one clip.
That was a different app.
Oh, was it Musical.ly?
I don't know if it was or not.
You know what I'm talking about,
there was another app. It wasn't called Musical.ly. It was called something else.
That's what like Todrick Hall got famous on with the Taylor Swift thing.
I think so. But yeah, so definitely that turned into TikTok, which is now the number one app. Yeah, its own thing. So who knows?
Snapchat's the number one and TikTok's too.
Snapchat. People say they make more money on Snapchat than they do on TikTok.
And I've been trying to get on Snapchat because apparently I have 300 subscribers on my Snapchat, which I don't know how because I don't post.
Subscribers.
Yeah, you have subscribers on Snapchat. Like, and I have
so those aren't followers.
Okay. No, those are friends and they're subscribers.
Oh, so people that they subscribe to you, but you don't subscribe to them. No, those are people that you follow, but they don't follow you back.
Oh, so is that what subscribing is?
Yeah, basically. So people you don't add back that are subscribers, basically.
Because I have like friends.
Yeah.
And then I have like a public profile. Do you remember when people would on Snapchat, like it would show you like the top 3 people you're talking to?
Oh, that caused so much drama. Best friends on Snapchat. They took it away. You used to be able to see who their best friends were, kind of like MySpace top 10.
I like to use this podcast on there.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I've heard that the other day that you make more money on Snapchat than you do on TikTok, which is crazy to me.
Because people even look at that?
Snapchat
was the chokehold.
No, Only Eyes was the first OnlyFans version of OnlyFans. Like, used to be, you could pay for Snapchat and then you could get nudes, which is insane. That's kind of how, not OnlyFans started, because OnlyFans has always been here. But now OnlyFans, like, everybody's got an OnlyFans. It's crazy.
That's why I said it's crazy how, like,
how much money people make on there is insane.
I know my friend got paid $3,000 just for a photo of her in her sports bra.
I know, people are sick. Honestly, I don't care what anybody says. I think you're a weirdo if you pay $3,000 for a picture. Is insane. Just subscribe monthly for $20.
I know. I do.
It's like, I don't care.
Never mind. I'll tell you off camera. I don't know if that's weird for me to say something.
Oh no, like I guess people like, because I was like, porn is free, so I don't know why people.
Because they want you to say,
but it's because I was about to say
Jared.
That. No, that's what I was about to say.
Personalized.
You literally just got that to the point. I was literally about to say they want custom things to them from their favorite stars.
They would love to see Riley Reid say, hi Joe.
Yeah, or whatever, which is, I don't care. I think it's weird. I think it's weird. I don't know.
I mean, it's literally like a cameo.
It's like a celebrity. Yeah,
I would love to pay. Like, I was gonna buy you one for your birthday. I have Joey's cameo.
Oh, I would have loved that.
But like, homie's charging like $200.
Oh, really? He went up. He used to be $50.
I know. No, I know. And
but I guess now he's a little more famous.
$600.
That's crazy.
I think I'm dramatic. I think Joey's is one something and Snooki's $300.
Yeah, no.
But I was gonna do that for you, but
it's easy bag for them.
It's $150.
I don't know. I guess like I'm saying, because I guess it is kind of like a celebrity cameo. But I think it's only weird just because it's like they're naked. I don't know.
Themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. That's, I mean, cool for the girl because it's easy bag for them. You know, they don't really have to make contact with anybody and still make money. But I do think it's a little strange for people to pay $3,000 for someone to say hi. I don't know. I guess like a meet and greet in a sense.
It's like in that show Euphoria, how that guy literally paid for her to be mean to him.
Yeah, I'm not getting on anyone's kinks. I'm not kink shaming. That's not what I'm saying.
It's just it's in.
I think it's a weird concept. I don't know, to pay somebody to do it, but I guess it's like escorts. I don't know.
You know what's funny? How we're saying
they're not escorts because they're not doing anything. Yeah,
it's funny how we're saying it's insane that people will people pay for that. That's what people would say about influencers. Like, it's insane to people that they're paying people to.
They have no talent. They're not talented at all. The only talent they have was able to market themselves. That's a talent in itself, because anybody could be an influencer. There's no code to it. It's just if you're able to market yourself, which is a good thing.
That, sis. Do you know what I mean? I've never heard it explained that way.
Yeah, but do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like they have no talent. They're living
just
normal.
Doing.
They're not actors. They're not singers. They're not dancers.
Even though they try.
Yeah, even though they try to venture off, they're not. Their talent themselves is to be able to market themselves, and that's why I don't think why people. It isn't a stupid concept how social media became a job, but it's like, who wouldn't want to get paid to be themselves? It's the easiest job in the world. You know what I mean?
100.
It's actually, I don't think it's easy at all, because the fact that I have to do content every 5 seconds would be annoying as hell.
I am nowhere, and I want to emphasize nowhere near the caliber of a real influencer, but I have had a taste in the influencer realm of content and getting paid, and like just the stress. Like, oh my god, I have to make a get ready with me video for the stupid drinking thing. Like, I don't want to say, because people are like, it's an easy job. I get that, but it is constantly thinking about, how annoying my sisters get when I'm like, show me how to do content.
No, it's an easy job. It's just very time consuming. It's not hard to put on makeup, but it's like the idea of, I can't just go today to put on makeup, which you totally can, but it's like, if that's your job, you're getting paid to just put on makeup.
Yeah,
like,
I know, but I mean? it's not
Kim Kardashian.
It's an easy job, but it's not as easy as it looks. I do want, like, it's an easy job, but some people can't do it.
It's easy work. It's not hard to be yourself. Or is it? I'm just kidding. I would say it's annoying. Like, I don't know. Because I get annoyed to even think about, I have to do this TikTok. I just want to go to Target. But in people's mind, they have to think like, new things I did at Target haul. Like, it's like a clip.
Like I said, I'm nowhere caliber near that. But even though I'm trying to, like, constantly, I have to put my makeup because I have to do my get ready with me.
I totally understand that. But I guess in my mind, I would just automatically think like, I'm getting paid to shop. Like, how fucking cool is that? And that's your job. So it's like, just do it. You know what I mean?
I know, but we got to do it first before we get there.
I know, that's the annoying part.
We're doing a TikTok today. With all this talking about, we're gonna do at least 1 or 30 TikToks we say we do.
I always tend to do them, and we never do. We just be getting lazy. But anyways, do you have any more chokeholds to talk about?
I do,
because we didn't talk. We went through the list when we were talking.
Ganisa told me to put this on there. I don't know if Geyser was you. The cup song, was that you? I have it on this list.
That was a chokehold. The cup song.
And people know what we're talking about. Pitch Perfect era. No, that's great. That was perfect. I wish our camera was working.
I got a ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey all the way.
I don't know the words. So I was gonna let you
and
go
I still feel like some sweet company.
You don't want to be copyrighted because we look to sound just like her.
I know. Those probably weren't the words, but they were along the lines of the beat.
So we can't get copyrighted because it's wrong.
Yeah, because I made them up. But yeah, I feel like the cup song, every bitch at lunch was trying it. Like,
I think also I was older at that point. I came out my senior,
and you were so cool if you could do it right. Like you took the time to. Whatever. I feel like I did have a chokehold on the younger community for sure, because I feel like, and I've seen so many TikToks of people putting their talent show doing the cup song. Like,
is it a talent?
I mean, they're singing, but like,
they're also singing. I thought it was just the cup song.
Thank you. Walks away.
Yeah, remember she kept throwing her cup and she just walked off
twice. I know. A fun fact: in 5th grade, me and Carissa did the talent show. If it was a competition, we would have won. But this girl's partner did not show up. She's a fake friend. So the girl, instead of the girl going home or saying like, my partner didn't show up to do a whole dance together, she did like a handshake game, like by herself. Like,
we gotta applaud the bravery.
No, let me get to that part.
The fact that their talent was the concentration.
No, it wasn't that. It was a dance, but it was a partner dance. So her friend just didn't show up. So she just, instead of saying my partner's not here, can I redo, or like go home, or
don't do it, or just
don't show up, she still went in front of everybody, because we had to audition in front of everyone, which I can't believe I did that, because I would never do that today.
You were brave back then.
I was terrified, but I didn't want to look weak in front of everybody, so I had to do it. But anyways, and she did a handshake game by herself, crying while she was like, concentration 64, and then went and then stopped, and it was dead silent, and the teacher like went like this, like, come closer. She was like, you were so brave. I admire your bravery. You did such a good job on your own.
I wonder where she's at now.
If she finds us, you know who we're talking about. And she was the only one that didn't make the talent show.
Oh.
I mean, what were they gonna do? Put her up in front of everyone? Like,
maybe her friends show up next time. Like, how about, why did she coach up the next day? I would love to know how that conversation went. Like
I mean, they were like in 3rd grade, so I don't know how serious the fight got.
If I was a parent, I would have been like, where was your daughter?
You left my daughter high and dry out there. I would have been pissed.
Actually, I wouldn't even let my daughter go out there. I'd be like, sweetie,
I would tell her to stay home.
Sweetie, we're not doing this.
I would have been like, let's go home. Yeah, not happening. But that's like a core memory me and Getty used to have. But when I tell you just the silence when she was done, like, nobody clapped.
Oh.
What were we supposed to do? Like,
I also won my talent show in kindergarten.
Oh yeah,
I was the star.
You did.
I won it that way by Backstreet Boys. Yeah, and I wore a white shirt with the jean squirt.
And your girl was messing up the dance.
Dude, I could have done that shit by myself, dude.
She did nothing.
All our choreography was up and down. Like, how do you forget up and down?
Like,
I literally was like,
you can't see, guys. Oh, you can't see. But Kara was like waving her to get down.
Yeah, I was like
in the middle of the song,
because it was, tell me why you go down, and then I ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me, like, bitch. I won a Cold Stone $50 gift card to Cold Stone.
Yeah, me and Goody It was my 2 friends at the time, Marissa Settles and Simone Slater. Oh, they just had very vivid names in my head that I remember.
Remember when they got mad at us for the Go Supermodel?
Oh, when I moved schools.
Yeah,
like, girl, get it together. Oh, Go Supermodels. Did anybody remember that game? They shut it down in 2009. I remember. Because I tried to go back on it, not to like play, but like I went back on it to see if it was still there. That had a chokehold on everybody in my class. I will say that game, or Webkins. Everybody wanted a Webkin. And guys used to steal them. Fun fact, because our mom, which I completely understand now, was like, I spent $25 on a code
for the code,
but it was like a game. That's why we kept trying to explain, we're not buying the toy, it's the game within the toy. Like, that's what we wanted to buy. So we would just rip off all of the the stickers, like stupid packaging,
and then they started clipping them,
and then they started, probably from me and Carissa. But no, we like would rip the games off. We had like 20 animals, so we thought we were so cool, and it literally teach you responsibility. It was so much fun. Webkins. Oh, I thought you were gonna continue.
Oh, I know. You were continuing.
I was gonna say something, but then I was gonna let you speak.
No,
Welcome to the curio shop.
I was gonna say that.
Find what you're looking for.
I was gonna say that, but I thought you were continuing. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you.
And Carissa used to pay people. People used to pay Carissa to watch her stuffed animals and Webkins and her Build-A-Bears. She was a hustler.
The kids still in high school still do Build-A-Bears.
Tamagotchis.
Do people in high school still like do Build-A-Bears? Because it was a high school thing for me. Like people would bring their Build-A-Bears to school.
No, I don't think that was a thing.
Maybe it was just
Navarro. Or is it Southwest?
Southwest.
Oh, I mean, don't let people know where we went to school.
Oh, Wisconsin.
And
we live in Wisconsin.
Southwest Wisconsin. Okay.
No, but another chokehold was Pretty Little Liars. We said that on the list. Like the way Pretty Little Liars.
Is that all you have on your list? Do you have more?
I have PLL.
Yeah, list what you have left because I went through all of mine because we kind of just intertwined. That was a very big list.
You know what?
I think I had like a bunch.
No, I did. I just figured I would be able to just say it.
Or you know what? Let me take it back. I feel like not just Pretty Little Liars, but that era of TV, I feel like was.
What else was on TV?
Well, like American Teenager, Awkward, just like shows at the time.
Awkward. You know what also was a big chokehold overall was Catfish.
Yeah, Catfish was huge. But I'm saying like shows in general. I feel like nowadays since you can just watch any show at any time and anywhere.
People don't sit down and watch shows.
That's what I say. It's not the same. Maybe because they can't really, but like the chokehold of having shows and talking about it the next day at school, I feel like it's not the same anymore because you could just watch that at any time.
Thing when you would I think that's why I don't know if it's like a millennial thing. Maybe it's just that people like the debrief of everything's always the best part. Right. Like when you go out the night before, the debrief the next day. Yeah. Like when you would like. What was the thing that everybody was watching? Like everyone like how Game of Thrones was like a collective thing. Euphoria is a collective thing. What was it back then? Was it Pretty Little Liars was closest, right?
I feel like for girls, Pretty Little Liars.
What did guys watch?
Football. I don't know. I don't know what they would watch.
What was a guy show? Please let us know, guys. What was a guy show that... Do guys do that? Do guys debrief?
Do you guys watch shows? That aren't like Dexter. That's like... Boy and girl can watch it.
I mean like how
Criminal
girls
Minds,
would watch
guys and girls
PLL.
can watch it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think guys had shows like that.
One.
Oh, maybe like Ridiculousness. I don't know. Scarred. I don't know.
Oh,
hated that show.
Scarred.
Or like L.A. Ink Tattoo.
I'm gonna ask. I don't know. Ask your guy friends and let us know.
Like what's a core show? Because like I said, we watched that Vampire Diaries.
Like Awkward, every girl knows. Like
Secret Life of American Teenager. That Safe Heaven show, anything on ABC Family at the time was
ABC Family before now it went to Freeform.
For Freeform, yeah. I honestly don't know what
like
guys
Zoe
watched.
101. Did you see this? It was Zoe 102.
Oh, it's like a spinoff.
No, it's a movie, and it's gonna follow Zoe a wedding. I don't know if it's Zoe.
Jamie Lynn's in it.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
It's Zoe 102. There's a poster of her.
It doesn't roll off the tongue as fast. Zoe 102. Zoe 101 just goes with it. They were basically in college, pre-college.
They were boarding school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw like it comes out in June.
Where on Paramount Plus?
I didn't look that. I didn't want to get them the
She was an awful actor, so I'm sure she still is a bad actor.
Yeah. Did you see her Hey Daddy video, whatever?
I feel like every main star was like the worst actress in like every show ever. 9 times out of 10.
I was like, Awkward was good. Yeah, because
she's American Teenager. She sucked.
Her life was terrible.
Victorious. She wasn't a bad actor, but she was the worst. Like,
I want to see this thing. The episode that came on my TikTok when Tori thought a birthday gift for Trina was to sing for her, and she's like, "Where's my gift?" I'm on Trina's side. I'm on Trina's side. Like, bitch, I get you put the effort to do a little show.
She wrote a song for you and took the time to perform it.
But the thing is, you know your sister. Like, I know I would never give Carissa a sentimental thing.
Take it out of the context that she knew Tori. Like, say if it was just average siblings. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty cool because it's your own personal song. Like,
I would have been cool, but also would have been like, where's a gift card? I feel like I can do that to you, but Carissa would be like, no.
Like,
where's my gift card?
I mean, she hired dancers.
Use like the money you hired dancers.
And then it ended up getting picked up by Beyonce. So you could have sold the song. It was Beyonce.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Kesha episode.
The Kesha episode. Yeah, no. No, for sure. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
They gave Tori a lot of credit. She didn't need all that stuff.
What do you mean?
Tori, like the credit they kept like, oh, did you go to Beyonce? It wasn't that good of a song.
It was awful, and it was very
what was it? How does
Becky G shower vibes.
Yeah, how does it go? Cause I keep thinking begging on your knees for me.
I don't know.
Crazy. Have I told
you lately
No.
that I love you? Are the
That could
only
have been
reason
written-
that's what I'm saying. It gives me very
That could have been written in a card.
like Fifth Harmony saying it, kind of, you know. I know I saw that somebody, we can wrap it up after this.
Yeah.
I saw somebody say the other day, if you took out it being a Victoria song and like just played it and not putting like Victoria the show
Justice.
behind it, like they were good songs.
Yeah, one. No, my favorite is that one.
That your body,
I want to
my
do a
head. I mean,
TikTok with you on it.
They weren't Grammy winning
she was
songs, but they were fun songs to dance to.
Yeah, the TikTok idea I have in my head was like a sibling one. Is the one that did like louder.
Okay, we'll talk that
Okay,
off.
okay.
To wrap it up, chokeholds. I feel like we're a part of our history, a part of our youth, part of growing up. I feel.
I wonder what's going to be the next chokeholds coming up, because like I feel like we don't have that anymore. 'Cause there's so many new things happening every day.
You know what? I feel like the chokehold that is nowadays is the aesthetic of things. That's a chokehold. I don't think that's gonna last forever. I really don't.
Like aesthetic in general. Like
the idea of an aesthetic,
Yes.
like drinking out of glass straws and glass thing. That wasn't a thing. It became
it's
an aesthetic.
starting to maximalist is coming out more now.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Like having an
right.
aesthetic in general.
Of anything, I
Yeah.
feel like, or having to have your refrigerator and pantry all put together, like that wasn't a thing. That wasn't normal. But like the idea of having an aesthetic overall, I feel like is a chokehold that today's society, I feel COVID also helped put that chokehold into place. Same thing with just TikTok in general. You know, of everything, the aesthetic of anything, I feel like is in a chokehold of today's society.
One big thing.
Aesthetic.
Yeah. Aesthetic. Because like I said, there's so many new things happening every day. Like a trend comes and goes so fast. We don't really get that time to really marinate in a chokehold. Like
Nowadays, right. That's a good view. I see. I feel that.
Well,
yeah.
Hopefully, guys, it's just been a day. It's been a day, and who cares about the camera?
Died.
I'm over the camera. But you know what I want to say? Don't let things get you down. Because what is it? Fuck, never mind. I ruined it.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's get it together.
The view is great. I meant to do the climb.
Oh my gosh, life's a climb, but the view's great.
Make sure you guys.
Is it worth the view?
No, we gotta roll down.
Sometimes it's not worth the view. Okay, it's just some mountains. All right, it's not that pretty. You want to see them all, and you see them all.
Okay, but hopefully this episode was fun for you guys. A little chit chat. This is going to be a pod only episode, so that's cute and fun for us and easy for me.
I put on makeup for nothing.
Literally, I could have worn a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, which I need to go through your closet to get. Are we going? I don't know. We'll talk about it.
But anyway, so thank you guys so much for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave a 5-star rating on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts, because if you don't, you are lying.
Yep. Make sure you guys are over on our TikTok. Again, we will get better on that. For that, and follow my personal TikTok, because I gotta put it out here. Undiscovered Thirst, because it's growing. It's growing up. I get random follows a day now, which is lovely.
I made one TikTok, got a little bit of traction, got like 500 likes.
Yeah, you got like 3 different followers from that.
I did.
So keep it up, sis.
I
so
know.
we can both be out here doing our thing.
Yeah, doing our thing.
Keep doing
but yeah, guys, thank you again so much for listening. We appreciate, again, the slow growth, but slow growth is better than no growth.
Nope.
So whether you were in any of these chokeholds, or we didn't mention your chokeholds, please also let us know, because I would love to know chokeholds.
I want to do another one of this, like we always say. Like I want to do another chokehold. I feel like there's a lot we didn't get to because
like silly bands.
Oh my god,
at the brother now. Anyways, but thank you guys again so much for listening. We appreciate, we love you all. So whether you were in a chokehold or you did not get in any of these chokeholds, just always remember to do you, sis.